Good morning. How is everybody? Just gonna jump right in and get started because I know some people are going to be catching the replay on this and I don't want to waste any time. So when you pop on, say hey. Right now I am just doing some skincare on my face. This is the Pure Rose face cream. I am absolutely obsessed with it. I use the Age reverse skincare line this morning. And so I like to combine it with the Pure Rose. One, because it has amazing skincare benefits, and two, because it smells like heaven. So I have been loving these skincare lines. Loving them. I love the way that they feel, and I love the price point, and I love my complexion. I do have hormonal acne right now. That happens. It doesn't really matter what I do. Okay, so now I'm just popping on primer, VFX Pro Camera Primer. I can definitely tell a difference in my skin tone. I can definitely say that I feel it is extremely comparable to high dollar skincare lines. As I've been learning more and more about it, I'm just loving it, loving that my skin has like a natural glow back to it. And, you know, it's just like I have like expression lines, I guess. It's really working on reducing that. My crow's feet, like it's amazing. I love the skincare lines. Okay, so let's just hop right into it. We're gonna do a green eye today. Let me just swatch these really quick for you before we get started so that you can see what it is that we are using. So this is the cream to powder, and they are really pigmented. So this is the green. It's called Green Bean that I'm going to be using. And then we also have the brown sugar that I'm going to be using. So brown sugar looks like this. Oh, nope, that's my eyebrow pomade. Sorry. This is the brown sugar. So brown sugar looks like this, and I will swatch this for you as well. I'm going to kind of make this more pigmented as I build, but this is what the base is going to look like. So it's a super, super pretty brown. And without further ado, let's get started. So cream to powder eyeshadows do not have to be scary. I actually love them. You don't have quite as much time to work with them, but when you're using cream to powder, you don't have to worry about fallout, which I don't have an issue with fallout with our powder eyeshadows either, but you don't have to worry about fallout. They're easy to clean up. And once they're set in place. So I haven't noticed any creasing when I'm wearing these shadows at all. And I've just been really like loving them. I love that they're buildable. I love that they can be super pigmented. Like, I mean, that's really pigmented. And I love that you can mix and match colors as well. So I do know that one thing that Farmasi is working on right now is getting a huge variety of eyeshadows and palettes and cream to powder eyeshadows in our stock in the United States. Like I've said before, our product line really is over like 2,000 products. So there's so much that's coming But as with anything, whenever you come into a new country, there is protocol that you have to follow to make the products available to the public. So let's talk personal stuff. I have my CT scan for my shoulder today. So today is the day that they will go in and take a closer look at what it is that we have going on. And then tomorrow at 10:45 in the morning, I will go and meet with my ortho, and we'll figure out if we are to a point where we can still just let it heal naturally, or if we are still looking at surgery. So that's what my day looks like after I go to the office this afternoon. I'm pretty sure that everyone is going to fall over because they haven't seen me with makeup on my face in almost 2 months. But I decided it was just going to be worth it today. So we are popping on just a little bit. So now I'm just opening my eyes so I can kind of make sure that you can see this eyeshadow over my eyes. I do that because I have hooded eyes. I just want to make sure that there's a little bit of definition here on. And then I am going to go in with a smaller brush and just deepen this crease. So I'm just running that right in my crease. I just want to deepen that a little bit because my green is going to be very pigmented whenever I apply that. So we'll call this a transition color. You can see that it just deepens the look. And then we're going to go in with our green. So these blend very well. They blend out easily. You can't feel them on. They do not feel greasy. It's not one of those things where you just feel like it's going to totally just like fall off your face. Like once it's set, it truly is set in place. And I've been loving both options for shadows. I love, you know, just being able to have that versatility. Alright, I'm going to deepen this just a little bit. I'll probably end up coming back and doing this a little bit more once I do my concealer and stuff, but for now, it's fine. Okay, and you use such little, like, such a little amount of product. It blows my mind, to be honest with you. Alright, let's pop this green bean on my lid. It is so pigmented. So pigmented. I love it. Like I'm barely using any. I'm just tapping it in. And then I'm going to go in and blend it out. And then I'll highlight it with my highlighter, but I'm not going to do that right this second. So pigmented, so pretty. Can someone comment just so that I can see if the comments are working? I see some people that are on, but it's not showing that there's anybody viewing. So if you're on, pop a comment down there and just let me know if it's working. That would be awesome. I would so appreciate it. Okay, so we're just popping that green bean on. Love it. Love it, love it. Deepening it up just a little bit in the outer corners. And then I'm gonna run. My dog's dogs seem like they're freaking out about something. Okay, just gonna run that under my eye as well. And then we'll blend that out. I don't know what my dogs are going cray-cray about. Usually they only do that whenever the FedEx guy is here, but he's not here, unfortunately. Okay, so just making sure that this is blended right here. And then we're gonna be on to CC cream. Okay, so we're just gonna take this, make sure we don't have any harsh lines, which it doesn't look like we do. What do you guys think? Thank goodness for concealer. I did a before picture, so I'm gonna do a before and after. Okay, so now we are going to pop on our CC cream. Love this stuff. Color correcting, super lightweight, can't even feel it on, stays all day, sun protection, the works. So I'm just gonna pop a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna grab a flat top kabuki brush. I linked this brush set in my in the comments on my CC cream post on my personal page. So I mean, you get like 13 brushes for like $9, and then I think there's like even an additional I think there's even an additional like 8% off coupon right now. And then if you don't need like all of those brushes, you can also just get the smaller bundle. I think that it's like $7.99. But as far as foundation brushes go that do exactly what you need them to do, like, it is good bang for your buck. They are, I've washed them multiple times. They don't have any like bristle fallout, anything like that. So good bang for your buck. And if you're looking for something for Christmas as a nice Christmas gift, but ain't gonna break the bank, it's a great option. Great option. So we are just popping this on. Totally color corrects. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm just like super big about making sure that it's blended in. So you don't really have to blend it that much, but I just like to. Okay, now we're gonna pop on just a little bit of concealer to hide these mom bags, because they the real deal. I should be color correcting because I have dark circles, but I'm not. And you don't want to take your concealer all the way up under your eyes, especially if you've already highlighted with your makeup, because doing that isn't necessary. The closer you get up to your eye, the more likely you are to crease. I haven't had any issues with creasing, but I guess it's possible. Anything can crease with improper application. Thank goodness for concealer. I will say that much. I will say that much. Pop a little on my nose to highlight. I don't even feel like I have to have concealer to cover my blemishes with a CC cream. So if I were to pop a little bit of foundation on with it, you wouldn't even need to conceal. And all of the products that I'm using are like well under $20. Well under $20. Okay, now we are going to go in with the Face Perfecting Pressed Powder. I use Cool Light, so it just comes in a container like this. And I'm just going to dust my face. Even just putting that on with the CC cream completely covered. That. And these. Good stuff. So with the color corrector, I can completely cover acne without even having to conceal. I'll take it. If anyone is commenting, I'll go back and check afterwards because I can't see it. So, sorry about that, if you are. Okay, and I'm going to take a more specific, maybe not, because Coleman looks like he decided he was going to draw on that. Take a little more specific brush and just make sure that I'm really setting that powder up, or the concealer up under my eyes. That's just really going to ensure that it's not going to crease, plus it's going to give you a really seamless transition between your eyeshadow on the bottom and your concealer. Love it. Okay, next we are going to do brows. So I'm just going to brush these bad boys out. I have not had a brow wax, and I can't tell you how long. Kind of embarrassing, but it is what it is. I feel like I've had pretty decent excuse. So this is the brow pomade. Love it. I used a pomade type brow filler before Farmasi, and I liked it, but sometimes it made my eyebrow, well, not sometimes, I mean, like, it made my eyebrows look, like, super noticeably drawn on, and honestly, like, I don't love that, especially, I guess it's a little bit better in the, like, summer, because you have color to your skin, so it's not quite as noticeable, but in the winter, I get super fair, so, like, I don't want something that's gonna make my, any of my makeup look like it's gonna draw attention to that. So I've been loving this brow pomade because it just naturally accents the brow shape that I already have, but it doesn't have harsh lines. Like, it still looks very natural but crisp, and I love that. So I have been loving this brow pomade. I get really good shape, really good color, but not really harsh lines. So I see people popping on. If you're popping on, I'm really sorry if you've commented. I can't see it. I'll go back and check. I feel like I never really can see it. Maybe I need to check my notifications and see if I've, like, set something wrong. Knowing me, that's possible. Oh no, well, there's Mixie, so There are 3 colors that are going to fit basically any type that you need, Mixie. Like, I just ordered some for a friend that has black hair, and she's going to use the darkest shade that we have. The shade that I am using right now would work for a variety of different hair types as well. My hair is kind of an ashy undertone, so that's what I would recommend for this. But I've been loving it. You always got that one eyebrow, though, that just won't cooperate no matter what you do. That's this one for me. I can get my arch like super good. And then I'm like such a symmetrical person that I sit there and I'm like, okay, is it even? I've gotten better about it though. Like, I only have a little bit of time to do my makeup today, so I can kind of concentrate, but like when I'm doing it with kids hanging all over me, you kind of just take what you can get. It's not about perfection, it's about progress, right? Perfection, not, or progress, not perfection. Okay, that's gonna be about as good as that gets, so it's fine. It gives me what I need. You know, I was thinking too, also, you could mix those. Like, you could mix it with anything. You could mix and make custom colors. No problem. They're all the same formula. So if you need something that's like darker, lighter, you can mix them and make what you need. I had to do that before as well. But I don't have to with this. This is just one shade and I really like it. Okay. Let me clean this up just a little bit because I messed it up. And then we'll go and we'll do some highlighting. So I'm going to take my 3-in-1 palette here. This is awesome. Oh, I'm not going to lie, my shoulder is really hurting today. So this is my 3-in-1 palette. I'm going to take this highlighter in the middle and pop it on my inner corner here. You can see it just gives it a really nice glow. And then I'm going to transition that down in between my eye. And it's fine that it's powder. It's not going to hurt anything because the cream eyeshadow is set to powder as well. So it's fine to use this as a highlight. I'm all about versatility. I think you guys know that by now. So if I can double use products for different parts of my face, you better believe I'm sure gonna do it. Just giving myself a little life today. And I've done previous videos as well where you guys can see that I've done a full face with just this palette. So you don't have to have all of these things. To get this full face of makeup, you just need the basics. My shoulder hurts really bad. Suck it up. You'll be fine. Okay, I need now, I'm gonna bronze just a little bit. I swear my kids get in my makeup brushes all the time. All right, so I'm just gonna take this bronzer. We have sticks for this. We have the 3-in-1 palette. We have just regular bronzers. We have a sun-kissed bronzer. Like, we have a lot of options for bronzers. I'm not going to buy more than I need. I can accomplish what I need to accomplish with just this. So I'll try out the rest of the stuff as I can, but right now I've just been really loving this for bronzing. It's like a bronzer, contour, highlight, all in one. I think I just realized what I'll post, since it's Tuesday, I'll do a tip Tuesday on bronzing, because bronzing and contouring isn't really as hard as people think that it is sometimes. But it can be intimidating. So, okay, now I'm just gonna go in with the blush palette. When you're doing blush, you want to start at the back of your cheek and just dust it forward. That way you don't look like a clown. It's not as hard to do whenever it's winter, or I mean whenever it's summer, because you have like color to your skin, but things can go real wrong real fast sometimes in the winter. So I'm basically just giving you some winter makeup tips when your skin is fairer. That way, and general rule of thumb, you really don't want to bring this any further than the outer corner of your eye when you're dusting in. That's just a general rule of thumb that you don't really want to do that. Okay, now I'm going to take just a little bit of highlighter, but I don't know where the brush is that I just did the highlighter with. So I'm just going to use my bronzer brush. It's fine. Just pop a little bit of highlight. Super pretty. All right, let's finish up our eyes, and then I'm going to pop on a lip color. So I can't decide. I'm going to swatch these really quick. Tell me which one you want to see. Maybe I'm not. I like covered one of them. I'll just make an executive decision. It's fine. Okay, so I'm going to pop on just a little bit of shadow, eyeliner. Just tight lining. Because I have hooded eyes. Goes on really like seamlessly. So that just kind of gives me the illusion of like a really crisp eye. I accidentally got a little bit up there, but it's fine. And I'm not going to put any on my upper eye. I just want this to be a really light look today. And I've been layering mascaras. So this is the Optimal Style. I like it because it is a finer tooth comb. So I like it for separating and kind of fanning them out. And then I use the 3D effect for volume. And I can't wait to get my star look. I earned that for free in my first month. And it should be here any day now. I'm so pumped. So pumped. Okay, so I'm just going to do a couple of coats of this and then I'll use the 3D effect. Guys, my lashes are growing back. I'm so excited. So excited. I love having falsies, but I hate when they come off. Okay, so this right here is just the Optimal Style. Now we're going to go in with the 3D Effect mascara, and we are going to give it volume. My face smells so good. Hey, Julie, how are you feeling? Like, I can still smell the rose. I'm not going to do it on my bottom lashes. I don't really need those to be extra, so. Don't need them to be extra. All right, I'm just do one more quick sweep. Because nobody wants spatter lashes. Good, I'm glad. That's one thing that I love too about that situation is, generally speaking, the antibiotics kick in with quickness. Okay, so I'm just going to do a nude lip today. This is number 23. It's the matte lipstick, and it is called That's Caramel. I prefer the matte liquid lipstick, which is the lipstick that's in my profile picture. It's incredible, but I only have one of those right now. I have all the rest of them on the way with this next order, or the order that I just placed. But for now, if I can get it open. So these little samples are what comes in the $19.99 kit when you join as a beauty influencer. Joining as a beauty influencer just gets you access to your 50% discount, and it gives you some samples. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to sell. It just means that you've paid your one-time fee of $20. You join as a beauty influencer forevermore. As long as you purchase something every 6 months, you're going to have a 50% discount and access to knowledge of products first and all of those things. So you still can get a 50% discount on this stuff, anything in the line, as long as you purchase something within a 6-month period. So these cute little lipsticks come in it. There's like 14 of them. There's foundation samples, CC samples, like all of that stuff. So today we're just going to do a nude lip. It's so tiny. I might even layer them. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's what I'm going to do. So this is matte beige. Because I just kind of want everything to blend in, and I want it to look really natural. So, I think that's it. I think that's all. So, full Farmasi face. Really the only coverage that I have on my face is the CC cream and the powder. And you can see I do have hormonal acne right now, so it's like covered that up very well. So light, can't feel it, gonna last all day. We have setting spray, but I don't even need it. So this is going to last me all day. And it feels so good. Like, it feels so good on your skin. It smells so clean. I've been loving them. So if you are on the fence and you are ready to try some of the makeup, then just reach out with questions and I can color match you for foundation. I also have samples. I can come and play. We can color match. I can teach you eye looks. I can teach you all the things. So you guys have an awesome Tuesday. I'll let you know what the results of my CT scan are, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.